Created by ContentBinger.com. Class Actions Law. Intro and Overview. To certify under 23(b)(1)(a), there must be risk of inconsistent or varying adjudications with respect to individual class members that would establish incompatible standards of conduct for the party opposing the class. 23(b)(1)(b) most often applies to limited fund class actions, and the requirement says that adjudications concerning individual class members would be dispositive of the interests of other members, not parties to the individual adjudications, or would substantially impair or impede their ability to protect their interests. The court may grant judgment to one or more plaintiffs according to their rights, and against one or more defendants according to their liabilities. Neither a plaintiff nor a defendant need be interested in obtaining or defending against all the relief demanded. 23(b)(2) declaratory or injunctive relief is appropriate based on the defendant's acts with respect to the class generally. 23(b)(3) common questions predominate, and a class action is superior to individual actions. The matters pertinent to these findings include the class members' interests in individually controlling the prosecution or defense of separate actions, b. the extent and nature of any litigation concerning the controversy already begun by or against class members, c. the desirability or undesirability of concentrating the litigation of the claims in the particular forum, and d. the likely difficulties in managing a class action. Rule 23(b)(3), the court must direct to class members the best notice that is practicable under the circumstances, including individual notice to all members who can be identified through reasonable effort. The notice may be by one or more of the following: United States mail, electronic means, or other appropriate means. The 23(b)(3) route also requires predominance and superiority. Predominance, supercommonality, and commonality are closely related, but predominance is a substantially higher hurdle to clear. Common issues must predominate over individual issues. If the other requirements for class certification are hurdles, this requirement is like a pole vault bar. Many class actions are stopped dead in their tracks by this requirement. Issues to be aware of that could present problems for plaintiffs on this prong include the following: 1. Affirmative fraud claims with a reliance requirement, 2. Personal injury claims that require proof of specific causation, and 3. Other claims to which there are unique defenses. Manageability refers to the class action form of litigation being the superior form of litigation. To determine this, court consider factors which include the interest of individual members in individually controlling the litigation, the desirability of concentrating the litigation in the particular forum, and the manageability of the class action. A device which would allow one action to do a job, or a good part of it, that would otherwise have to be done by many, must be considered superior. With every class action, there is a risk that someone will not receive their due process rights, and it is important to address notice and opt-out rights of class members, which will change depending on the 23(b) used. For (b)(1) or (b)(2) classes, the court may provide notice, and for (b)(3) classes, the court must notify. Class actions can be either opt-in or opt-out. Put simply, classes initiated on an opt-out basis mean putative, potential class members are assumed to be a part of a certified class unless they choose to leave. Class members may opt out where they determine that their individual claims are large enough to justify suing separately, or for a variety of other reasons, but the opt-out rate remaining generally low is usually a good sign. Class action litigation is superior. Opt-in class actions are the opposite. You have to expressly join in the action. Please watch Part 3 to Class Actions Introduction and Overview, which includes a short subclasses discussion and a wrap-up. Available on our YouTube channel and on ContentBinger.com.
Thanks for watching. For more content, check out ContentBinger.com.